Hey, pause for a second. I know your mind has been busy lately. Thinking, planning, trying to figure everything out. But right now I want you to slow down and listen to this. Because this message is not random. God is speaking to you, and He's saying be ready. Something big is coming into your life. Not someday far away, but sooner than you think. Take a breath. Because I know part of you has been waiting for something to change. You've been feeling it, that quiet shift. That sense that something is about to happen even if you can't explain it. God says that feeling you have is not your imagination. It's alignment. Things are coming together for you right now behind the scenes. Opportunities, connections, moments are being arranged in your favor, even if you can't see it yet. God says, I know there were times when you felt stuck, like nothing was moving, like you were doing everything right but still not seeing results. And it made you question everything. Your direction, your decisions, your timing. But listen carefully, just because things were quiet doesn't mean nothing was happening. I was working. I was preparing things for you in ways you could not see. God says there are doors that are about to open for you. Doors you didn't even expect. Doors that will shift your life in a new direction. But in order to walk through them, you need to be ready. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. God says stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking you're not ready. Stop telling yourself you need more time, more experience, more confidence. You are more ready than you think. Everything you've been through, every challenge, every delay, every moment of uncertainty has been preparing you for this. God says, I didn't bring you this far to leave you unprepared. I've been building you, strengthening you, teaching you lessons you didn't even realize you were learning, and now you're stepping into a new level. God says, but there's something I need you to release. Fear of the unknown, fear of change, fear of things not working out. Because fear will keep you from receiving what is already on its way to you. God says you cannot step into something bigger while thinking small. You cannot receive something new while holding on to old doubts. You have to trust, even when you don't have all the details, even when the path isn't fully clear. God says you've been asking, when will things change? When will I see results? When will my life feel different? And the answer is soon, very soon. But timing matters. And right now everything is aligning. God says, I am placing you in the right position. I am connecting you with the right people. I am opening the right doors at the right time. Not too early, not too late, exactly when it's meant to happen. God says, but when it comes you must be willing to step forward. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink. Don't talk yourself out of it. Because this is something you've been asking for. This is something you've been waiting for. God says you are about to experience growth. Growth in your life, growth in your mindset, growth in your opportunities. Things that once felt limited will expand. Things that once felt out of reach will become possible. God says, but growth requires you to leave your comfort zone. It requires you to trust yourself in situations that feel new. It requires you to believe that you can handle what's coming. And you can. God says you are not the same person you were before. You've grown. You've learned. You've become stronger. And that version of you is ready for what's next. God says be open. Be aware. Be prepared. Because the opportunities coming into your life may not look exactly how you expected. They may come in a different form, a different direction, a different timing. But they are still meant for you. God says don't ignore it when it happens. Don't question it too much. Don't let fear convince you to stay where you are. Move forward. Trust yourself. Trust me. God says this is your season of change, a season of movement, a season of stepping into something better. You are not stuck anymore. You are moving forward. God says, and when everything starts to shift, when things begin to fall into place, you will understand why the waiting was necessary, why the delays happened, why things didn't work out before. Because everything was leading you to this moment. God says, so get ready. Not with fear but with faith. Not with doubt but with confidence. Not with hesitation but with trust. Because something big is coming, and you are ready for it. If you feel like something is shifting in your life, type I am ready in the comments. And remind yourself today you are prepared. You are guided. And what's coming next is meant for you.